I'm switching over.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm here with Cypher.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna do some music. He's literally Ryan Gosling.
I am, yeah, no, actually.
Actually, he's actually him.
I am Ryan Gosling. I am John Gosling.
So if you didn't know, Cypher makes some pretty fucking great music.
No, I don't. Don't lie to these people. I make very mid music. I make horrible music.
No, it's pretty good. I think.
Oh.
But we kind of want to do some music stuff together. Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
And I was thinking, like, what if we did something where we like work on something for like 10 minutes, and then export the stems, and then send it to the other person.
Yeah.
And then like just back and forth for a little bit.
Yeah, just see what we can do.
I didn't think to get a timer ready.
I didn't either.
But I can pull one up on let me Google timer. Oh, there's one like built into Google. I'll take 10 minutes. So, do we want to mention like what key we're in, or chord progression or whatever?
I have no idea. Here's the funny thing, right? A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, I know how to make music off of like this, and that," and I'm like, and I have the very odd approach of, well, does it sound good? Yeah. I know nothing about music.
That's like
I have no
music
music
theory. The underlying rule of music theory is if it sounds good, it is. Like that's like rule number one.
I don't use whatever someone's like, oh, what chord progression is this? And I just go, I have no clue. It just sounded good when I did it.
Yeah. Like music theory is like a way to describe music.
Yeah. But like I never really did any research on how to actually make music. It was all just from sitting down at my computer or laptop at the time, and then just throwing myself at it.
Okay. I think there's a lot of musicians that do that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm really interested in music, so I want to figure out how it works. And I was like, well, these music theory people, they probably know what they're talking about. So, but like for the longest time, it didn't click, and it didn't click, and it didn't click, and then then it clicked, and it was like, oh man, I can make music now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I said, for me, it was just kind of throwing my head at the wall and then like building like over the course of time stuff, and like getting my own like pads and stuff like that, making stuff, and then finding stuff online.
Pads.
Just like finding all these things online and then downloading them, trying them out, seeing if they work. Ooh, that sounds nice.
I think like one of the biggest like last steps before I actually could do stuff was like figuring out how to structure things. Because for a long time I was making like just like a few seconds of music. And I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
Like how do you go from like a few seconds to like minutes, and the structuring is the thing.
So like for me, I got into the habit of like making all my songs loop back into the start.
Yeah.
So like if you ever listen to something I make, it will always loop back to the start from the end to start.
That's good for video game music.
Yeah. That's like I don't know. I don't. I've talked about it at like the start of like when I first started streaming, but I never talked about it like any point after, because I don't do many music.
I remember that stream.
But for a lot of my musical inspiration, I really like Hotline Miami, and I love the Hotline Miami soundtrack. So
yeah,
that
that's a good game.
fast-paced, infinite looping music, that's what I love. And so I try to like incorporate it into the music I make. So that style of just infinitely looping. Even when I do like lower, more depression style music, it's like always loops back into itself, which I think is kind of funny since it is a depression essentially is a never-ending
The
loop.
depression loop.
Yeah, the depression loop.
Depression looping.
Also, hello USS. But yeah, that's just how I've always seen it. So that's just my thought process on it.
Yep.
I never did any research into music. I think I did one thing, and then I was like, it was like a 30-minute video, and it was so fucking boring. I stopped watching it. Like I stopped watching it at 15 minutes, and then just started making music, and then I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Fuck that guy.
I think there is like a bit of a there's like people who really like math and people who don't like math.
I hate math.
And it's like if you like math, then you probably like music theory.
I hate mathematics, bro. That shit's boring.
I am a math nerd. I like that shit.
I could tell. I knew you were a math guy. I was like,
I got the
love math.
I got the tism.
I've already started working on a little funny bass line right now.
Oh, I suppose I should start working on it. Let me start the timer.
Oh yeah.
10 minutes. Alright. So I should make a thing. Do we want to start with the guitar? Or how about I start with the MIDI? And then I'll make a not general MIDI. Migo is probably my favorite. Is Decent Sampler, and then load up that piano, claustrophobic piano, my beloved. Yeah. All right. So now, should we do some chords? I think I'll do A minor.
Whoa.
Can I? Hello? Can I step? Okay, there we go. So A minor scale would be like
the doctor
that. Oh, Kenneth Park says, okay, taking the doctor disrespectful now. Let's A minor is a very practical key to work in because all the notes are the white notes.
What are you trying to say about that?
Oh. So then you know when you're in key and you're out of key, like you can just follow the lines. You wanted to transpose it to some other key, you could just shift it up, like that'd be E minor, right?
Fair.
Oh, I need to turn off the pedals on the. I hate that. Ooh. So. You know what? I'm gonna try. maybe of recording something on the camera. Maybe. Let's hook this up. Oh, I don't have it on screen. Let me do the window capture. Where's my window capture for our door? There we go. Now you guys can see. Is that I do have a Stratocaster, yeah. But this is a piano. A piano, sample library. So.
Like whenever I do music, I don't talk, which I think that's like one of the main reasons I don't stream myself making music, because I just never speak. I just kind of just like sit there and I'm just like thinking.
Yeah, okay. Why do that? Oh, yeah. Arma. Who was that? I'm not really feeling that. I kind of like that.
Liking what I'm doing.
Oh, I like that chord. I think that's a sus4. Yeah, sus4. Yeah. Oh, that's what we'll do. We'll do. We like our chords a little bit sus, right, Cypher?
Sometimes, yeah. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum.
No, do that. At the octave too? Wow. Look at that. Oh, I did it wrong. No, that's right. You need to open up octave. And then also face off. Stem that up to there. Where? Alright, yeah, I like that. if we do like 2? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so a convenient. How does this sound?
That there. Quick.
What if we? We do that. What if we deliberately go out? We do that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. Oh. Timer went off, so I think I'm gonna have to export this and send it to you.
Alright, save. Let me fix stuff on it real quick. Let me do some last minute mastering real quick.
I'm literally just gonna send you just the MIDI for just this one region here. Export.
I'll send you the WAV file.
First, .mid. If you have the MIDI, that would be helpful too, though.
I can then.
Because I kind of like to know what notes I'm working with, you know?
Yeah.
I'll
send you both. I'll send you both the MIDI and a wave.
There's the mid.
Yeah. Wave.
I just have it on piano, but it doesn't necessarily have to be piano, I think.
Yeah. Alright. So I gotta... It keeps trying to save to my other file. Because it's like, yeah, you should do this. There.
Okay, and I'm just gonna delete it since like I could re-import the MIDI.
So here's the WAV file, and then here's the MIDI.
All right. All right. Import both of those.
Port.
Let me hear what you got here. Okay, it imported the waves. Did it import?
Like the intro to a boss fight.
It didn't import the MIDI for some reason.
Huh.
Did you export the MIDI like empty or something?
No, it should have saved it with that. Let me open up that though real quick. Should have gone right.
Let me hear what you got so far though. Oh, what tempo is this?
140.
Ah, 140, okay.
It should have been the whole thing. It should have been the whole song.
Ooh. It kind of cuts off at... What would this be? It kind of cuts off at 17 seconds. I don't know if you went further than that.
No.
That was fast, though.
What?
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a lot.
Okay, so now it should have the MIDI now. It should. Because I have to, like, go into the thing and, like, I have to go into the settings to make it a MIDI. Hopefully it does it now. Yeah, that's, like, yeah. I just, like I said, I threw it together because I was like, fuck, I got, like, a cool, like, little beat in my head, so I was like, fuck it, that might work. Alright, hopefully this works.
That's catchy. Fuck. If I, like... Hello?
Hello?
Can I...
Is it working?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I had that episode on my head. What if I read that? And then maybe cut this section?
So that's, like I said, that's like 10 minutes. I could throw stuff like...
Why is this only 3 bars?
I have
the hell?
no idea. The FL Studio MIDI, like, thing is really fucking weird. I don't know. It's, like, really finicky. I've never... Like, it's worked a couple times, but sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, like I said, I zone the fuck out when I make music, so, like...
Yeah,
I have no real commentary to give over than... Yeah, it kind of sounded good. But it was only, like, what, a 20-second track or something like that. I used to, some cipher...
There we go.
Some cipher lore.
Got to me.
Some cipher lore here. I used to actually make club music for, like, a very long time, and I had a small not a small following, it was a decently sized following in, like, my local scene over here.
I got the MIDI now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
cool,
I kind of did that stuff over here for a while, and, like, I got relatively noticed, and then I schizoed out, and then I stopped making music.
Why is this only coming out of my left ear now?
FL Studio, my beloved, this shit finicky. You know, I don't know if you have this problem ever, but I have a horrible problem with drums. I actually don't like drums.
I kind of like drums a little bit.
Like, I like, a lot of people tell me, oh, you start with your drum first. Like, that should be the first thing you start with, is your...
Yo, should I lay down a drum thing for you then?
Yeah, fuck it. And then just send me, like, the wave, and I'll import it. Because, like, I am horrible at drums. Like, I can... so, a lot of my music will never really have drums. It will have, like, synths that I make sound like drums. Because, like, I don't like drums at all. I feel like I can't work with them properly.
I may save this and load it again. See if Arthur is being weird. Because it's coming out of my...
It might just be FL Studio. It might, like, you gotta remember, this is also, like, a version of FL from, like...
Okay, yeah.
Like, 2014?
Yeah.
This thing has not been updated since 2014.
Ardour is pretty glitchy too, yeah. Which is something I just...
We're running two very, very sketchy things.
if I mute this.
Hmm.
Oh, if unmute all of these.
Yeah, it's weird. But anything. I also like playing around with like filters and stuff like that a lot because I find those are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Filters are very, very fun if you just spend time just fuck with them for hours.
Okay, so this is
I spend way too much time fucking with filters.
Kind of looks like Ephrygian, I think. And then there's a. See, I'm not sure what this top line is. The like the one that's just straight. Is this the kicks, maybe?
Oh yeah. I threw one drum. I threw like what? I think it was like 808s. No, it was there is I can actually tell you what they are. They're an importer kick and then a clap, e-kick clap that I have that I just thrown together.
Alright, let me go back to chat. See. Hello, USS Liberty. No, this is your stream. Hello. Hello.
The USS though, and then it's just 2 synthesizers and stuff and sample kits I've acquired over the years.
Kenneth Parks asks, "Do you know what the song is going to be about?"
No. I never do.
Do we need to start the timer again? We'll start the timer again.
You want to start a timer again? Just make something new again?
Okay, so
not
making something new, just continuing to work on this.
Oh, dude, I could make something new real quick.
Hold up, place that in the rocks.
Do I have one with you still? Wait, where's that thingy at? Where's the funny at? Hold on.
I think that's.
I think I should throw that into a 4-step, throw them to.
Okay, so.
No, noise gates required.
How about I'm not sure what we would want to add for drums to this.
You know, one of the people who would teach me when I was younger, I had a buddy who I don't talk to anymore. Who was teaching me as I got more and more into music. He said, and I remember this. He's like, every guy who does music, every music producer needs to know how to use cowbells properly. He's like, if you can use cowbells,
I've ever used a cowbell.
You gotta try it at least every once in a while, because a cowbell is very interesting, because it can either be really good or really bad. The best example right now is funk music. When funk music was blowing up, cowbells totally shit. Everyone was using cowbells, which was funny as shit to see because I was ain't no way.
Hi,
Katie.
Do I really need this? I don't think I really need that, because this is just that kick. And that's already there. Oh, is the acid bass the whatever arpeggio thing that is that built into the preset?
I think so. That one would be the one let me see. Because there's 2 I use from the same synth that are part of one of the things I've made over the years. There's one that's just called 8_-12.003.13.-12.
Oh, that's some schizo shit.
Yeah, and that's the
Oh, Katie.
That's the ARP that plays at the end of it. That quick ARP, and then the other one is just a psi lead.
Okay.
Yeah. So the ARP at the end.
I think I have a preset that's kind of similar to that. Is that the one that's, it's E3 and E4, like at the end there?
Yeah, that's the schizo numbers. That's number station. That's the
Okay.
that's the ARP right there.
Let's split this right. 3 split. There, I think. There. Yeah. Yeah, that looks kind of
Let me
good.
see what this looks like piano roll wise.
If we could tighten
Okay,
that
I
up
can
to
work with
there.
this. Bum bum bum.
And then this way. What is this? Is that the clap?
Why is it quiet? So I'm just working. Hold on, let me turn it up then for you, Squishy.
Do I not have this? Am I not on? Wait. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna re-import them. This doesn't sound like the one.
I'm alright, Squishy. I'm just vibing out with Nicola making music.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Something I haven't done in a while either. I haven't made any music
Why?
recently.
That's weird, having the clap on the 1 and 2. It sounds good, but like that's really different. I like it, but like,
As I said, I know nothing about music
that's
theory. It
interesting.
just sounded good in my head. I was like, oh, that's neat.
It does sound good. Like it threw me off. I was like, wait, what? Because it sounds like it would start here. Like, because of where the clap is, this sounds like the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's off by 1. Like it's like, huh.
You know what? Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I have a brain. I forget. I forget my brain sometimes functions. Hold on.
I have 2 minutes left and I haven't done anything.
Wait.
Fuck. I haven't done anything.
Another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. I literally just scrapped the whole idea because I'm like, wait, I have a fucking brain.
Alright, I'm resetting, hitting 10 minutes again.
Yeah, 10 more minutes. 10 minutes.
I literally haven't gotten anything done.
I literally just realized what I could do.
What if I loop this whole thing? Cause
That's like funny.
nah, it needs to keep going. And then what you do is you take the drums for that and then you put it over top of this bass, right? Like maybe sort of thing, and then look this up. And I guess for this part, then we bring this back in. This is weird that it's only 3 bars. Wait, why did I... Control Z. What's the... It's both up there. Copy that over here. Why do I not hear the... Oh, because I have it soloed, that's why. I need these drums isolated.
I have any wind.
Here, pull this out. Oh, what if I do the fucking... What if I do... this bucket thing? That... And then we also do... that. And then, like... wait. I didn't drink that over. I meant to... Okay. Wait, I did it yet. I need to control click. Yeah. I made a drop. I made, like, the world's worst drop. No, that's not the thing. That's not the thing I want. What if I recreate it, but with, like, we take that, and we put that there, and then we, add, I can't do helm. I'd really like to do helm.
Where is it? I have one I know somewhere.
I need a lead here? Some kind? I need, like, a bell?
I swear I have a choir.
Why does this not make it? Oh, because I have this. Let's just mute all of these. Put that there. This is channel 2. I'll transform channel 2 exactly 1. Okay? Yeah! Okay, that's gonna be sick. But we need to change. Or do I flex and do it on guitar? Okay, I want to hear how this sounds. Oh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick, actually. And then, oh, and then we do, we go back to that 4 on the floor kick, right? Which I think we can do with that. But I need to initialize this with a preset. Yeah, it's roughly the same-ish kick. I would have liked to get that kick isolated, but... Why is... I forget how... Is it... No. There we go, that's how you groove it. Okay. Okay. Oh, my timer just went off.
Alright.
I'm not quite... I guess I'll export what I've got?
Yeah.
I really didn't get a whole lot done.
I've gotten a little bit done.
But I'll just, I'll give you the wave.
Yeah. I'll send you mine as well. Oh fuck, I almost saved it to the wrong spot again. I had to fucking fish through my folder.
Alright.
Go.
Let me reset the timer. I'll download that. Import. Stream.wav. Alright, let's have a listen to this. I think that's the same stream.wav,
no, it's
isn't
Stream
it?
2.
Oh, okay. Oh, I downloaded the same thing again. Can you download, please? Oh, look. Stream. Humpot. Stream. Stream 2 master. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have here.
Okay. Clap.
I don't know about that. I like, so like it's like a Kuro pad. I don't think it
does.
It kind of clashes.
In my head, I was trying to figure out what I could do, but I don't have the right one anymore because the last one I used, the update that I was telling you about before, the one that was like, that's what I was missing. Because that piano theme made me think of a Dark Souls boss.
Oh. I think I'm gonna keep going on the other one.
No, I like the drop. That was good. Like, I don't know, for me, I just can make really catchy and loopy stuff. That's, like, what I've always been known to do. Like, even from, like, my older tracks, like, the Nasa one and the Lisa track were probably the two that I think I looped, like, pretty hard on. That was fun.
I think I want to add the guitar.
I could see it. I could see that working. I could. Wait.
Alright. I think there's a good section of that in there somewhere. Aria got it. My timing's up.
Funny enough, I have guitar samples that I have that I've never used before. Where are they?
I want to find, like, one of these loops where I just locked in the hardest. And I'm gonna just duplicate it.
Did I lose it? I should have.
I think it's this last one. That to there. And now we add some effects to make it. Let's add a tube screamer maybe? Drive it harder.
Where is it? What is it?
Why is that not harder?
I had a track I was working on. I just lost complete motivation for it. I just found the old project files for it. Jesus Christ.
Did my audio just cut out
Now
again?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Maybe the Cypher Nicola album may come out, bros. Maybe an EP will be dropped.
Turn up distortion.
Distortion, my beloved.
It sounds like shit.
Dude, that's
I'm just like duplicating the notes of.
Yeah.
Let me try one of the different. That's so noisy.
Noise, but I love noise so much. That's one bad thing I've noticed too. A lot of the music I make tends to like either be very clashy or very noisy.
Which one of these? Oh, okay. It's named Gion Cake, okay. Oh, that kind of. Let's turn down the master gain so it blends back. I want it to sit further back in the mix. Alright, yeah, that kind of slaps. But where do we want it to come in at? Maybe here? Why does it? Okay, I kind of want to cheat a little bit because this is a little bit out of time. I'm gonna cheat. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Fuck it. Alright.
Okay.
And clip that there. Duplicator?
Okay, I like that guitar. I like that guitar a lot. Holy shit.
wait a minute.
Man, you have the whole tempo thing. You actually have the thing going for tempo. I don't use that. Shit throws me off.
Oh, the metronome?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never used the metronome. It throws me off whenever I do music. What is this one?
I need to fuse these. And combine those pieces. Fuse them together. Make them one. What if I have it come in after the drop? Okay, that actually kind of slaps.
No, that's actually so hard.
I have an idea. What if I time stretch this? Yo, I just want to hear what this sounds like. Yeah, Chris Monaco on HBO. That's okay. That's okay. I'm kind of feeling it. But I need to copy it though. Before I do that.
It does have a nice build-up type feel to it. With that guitar riff.
Hey, I know what to do for the second one. We play chords. Or we harmonize it. So, let's see, it'd be... Okay, so...
Homie is washed up. Fuck you, Tommy. I am washed, though.
You're not washed.
I haven't made music in like...
washed.
God, when was the last music stream? Real.
Okay, I just need to figure out which notes I need to play here. So... let's see, it'd be... that one, right? The... Do we want to do power chords? Like...
Power chords go work.
Let me duplicate this. Duplicate this. Like... why? Oh, because I turned volume. Yo, that's kind of sick. Ding. I think I got it first take. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's...
Tommy, watch Nicola for the real Kino. I am washed.
Move that
Yo,
slightly
club
over.
music. Yeah. Oh,
Wait.
yo, is that the Lemon Lime
Oh
Eye
my
Patch
God,
Kid?
why-
Lemon Lime Eye Patch Kid. let's. Dude, I lost. So I had a plug-in for like an acoustic and electric guitar, and I don't know where it went. It's gone now. No, it's Jover.
Yo, club. Oh, hey, Doc. Hey, Doc.
Lemon Lime My Patch Kid.
It's a lemon lime patch kid.
I don't know why, I just keep calling him that. I think it's funny.
What if we put this over there? I realize that's so big. No. We need to go somewhere else with it, I think, at this point. Right?
Yeah, I do agree with that. Stairwell. There you go. I think like
Oh, I could go up an octave too. You know what? I want to double that an octave too. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Rhythm's dead. Oh no, did I get rid of the time stretched one?
I'm trying to think of what we could do after that.
Why am I time stretching this instead of just playing it in halftime? What the fuck am I doing?
Fair, actually.
Yeah, how about I do that? How about I do that? That would be better. That would sound better and more accurate.
Like, I'm trying to think about where it could go in my head, because the guitars is a good place.
Let me duplicate new playlist again.
I wish something like
God.
A low drone type thing.
My audio was glitched there for a sec.
Like something low droney type deal.
Oh, I fuck. I need to be ready to hit it. Wait, that's not. Am I not playing it right? It's. Oh yeah, that's yours. Okay. Down. It's. Down. 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 Okay, okay. Except I cut off too soon, didn't I? Yeah, it's good though. Open it up to there. It's good to have like when doing guitar stuff like this, it's good to have like multiple layers of it.
Yeah.
Like, and then like panning it. And so it sounds really wide. Like if I do like this one all the way left, this one all the way right. Ooh, that sounds fucking kick-ass. This, I need to deal with that though. I need the halftime just like a single note. I'm gonna duplicate this again. Except bring it back to the center. Yeah, I think that's probably right. And I'll get rid of that. Oh, I don't like that hammer on. I don't like that hammer on. Alright.
No, that one.
Bring that up there. Oh, this is a stereo. What if we just immediately come in with this? That's an idea. Yeah, and then after that, then we come in higher octaves, maybe.
Yeah, that could actually work.
What was this? Or maybe we do like some kind of oh, it's maybe something like that.
I like that actually, yeah.
on the top string. Now harmonize there. Oh, fuck.
Thinking with brain too much. Feel with heart.
Harmonize down, maybe?
Yeah. Like, what I like to sometimes do is I like to, like, go high. I like to go high then low. And then, like, reverse sometimes. And it's like, I know it's, like, not physically possible for some people.
What if I...
That weird juxtaposition of just like that high straight down to lower together is fun for me.
Oh, you wanna do
like, or like a slide or something like that. Something like
wait. I'm I need more trust. Duplicate. So many guitars.
So many.
Over top of me. Wait. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same octave there. Oh, I can't.
I like that. That's good. That's really good.
Alright, but I need more drums. We're literally just doing kick drums, bro.
That's how it goes.
We're doing nothing but fucking kick drums.
That's how it goes, man. We're starting somewhere right now. We're starting somewhere right now.
I don't want to do this. Was that what I did before?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's... I guess trim it up to there. Trim it up to there. Oh, I'm not recording. Damn it. Oh, no. I messed up that first beat though. That was a bad take, but good practice. Chop that to there. Chop that to there. Do another take. Yeah? Oh, what if we, what if we do this? Split all of these, and then brought that over there. No. That's... How are you? How do we do this? How do we do this? I wanna loop this twice, but like that last note is gonna be it for the first loop.
Yeah, I can see how it gets weird, but I think I'm trying to think myself as well.
I should probably export this so I can give you something to work with, right?
I'm working on stuff right now, like music wise, but I'm like also trying to think in my head, like as well as like how would it work.
I should do something completely different. I need more kicks. Give me more kicks. One of these should be up an octave, I think, to give it more depth.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally just playing the same thing 3 times. Like, I should replace one of these with the... I'm not recording. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's put that there. Oh, what if we cut out the kicks here? We need one. We need one kick. We need just one. Just as a treat, just one kick. All right. So now, you know what? This is where I'm gonna. What did I get next around here? Turn in. Let me export this so far. Can I export stems too? Export stem export.
GMS.
Stems. Channels. I see. I didn't name them very well.
Trust me, dude. I don't name my projects that well. I have like 3 things just called Project 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, but I stream, copy, bass, V, kick, V, and then this was original, kick, V, regional, V. No, this... Wait. Oh my god, I have these all kicking, like, a bar late. And I don't need that. I feel like this should be elaborated on one more time before I get to this here. This is like the question part. Is like a lot of melodies.
Right.
You have like a question and then an answer. This is like a question.
Sometimes all
I don't have
questions
an
need
answer.
answers, but another question.
That's true.
Yep.
Sometimes you just copy the question part.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
Literally. I can do that. I feel like this one doesn't want to do that though. Actually, we're only 57 seconds in.
Yeah.
I was like, this could be a fun place to end, but like...
Yeah, sometimes things don't need endings. Sometimes things don't need to always have, like, nice conclusions. Like, I have projects where I'm like, damn, this is a banger, and then I never come back to it. Fair enough.
I like writing endings,
I do like
though.
a good ending, but sometimes I just...
Like this right here, this is a decent ending.
Like, it's better to have, like, no ending than a bad ending, you know what I mean? It's better to not become Stephen King. You know what I mean?
Me.
Oh my... Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Let's see. Now, this really isn't a very bendy Vide. It must have bring it up there. Oh, maybe. Oh, I really wanna hit a bend in there though. Somewhere, like, I need to find the right place for it though. It's like, those distorted bends are like one of my favorite styles from the guitars. But they always call up the boomer bends. But
I know
like,
bends mostly from Jimi Hendrix mostly. I guess where like bends are like that's what they're always incorporating. Almost every Hendrix song has it.
Yeah. Everybody does bends. Everybody who's playing guitar uses bends. Cause they're like
good.
It's one of the iconic sounds of the instrument. Because there's not a lot of other instruments that can
do that sound.
Like go in between the notes, you know? It's like you've got like you're deliberately taking it like, you know how there's 12 notes and then there's like the microtonal
that you mostly get on a
spaces between the notes. Yeah.
Scheming.
Oh, I like that. Yo, do you hear that? The double bend.
Locked in.
I kind of want to just do that. It didn't fit there.
Where's my thing at?
Oh, what about maybe for the outro? Maybe? How does that sound? What if I bring that back over here? Oh, that's nasty. I love it. Chop off that end bit though, I think. You chop off that entire section. Yeah. I'm feeling it.
I have something going too.
It lacks bass. Was that a decent sampler? And give me the indie bass, and then I'll just copy this down to here, stretch it out, yeah. Let's do the right. Did it? That's where I want. Oh. Yeah. Let's put an amp on it, maybe. Bass. XP safe. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Want to get rid of this. Isn't that shift? Right? No. Shift there. Okay. That's any more of them.
Boy.
I've got an idea. I need to support these up more. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm getting the thing again. Yeah. So, like, where is it? Here. No. There. Why is it? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy paste all of these notes into a new thing. Okay. Because I'm tired of this fucking piano thing that keeps showing up. And then I need another one here that follows what I did here. Which I believe was descending from here. Being the velocity up. I want this nice and loud. And Well, I think I went down. Oh. I think I went down to there. I think the next one went down to here. And then one last one here.
Fun.
Re-extend that out. I think I want the base to be like the last thing that comes out. Let me shorten the tails on some of these. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Alright, let's export that. Wasn't I gonna export before I got distracted?
Dude, it just happens. Sometimes you just get thrown into it.
Where's my end marker? Where's my start? Where's my... Not that. Where's the start? Select range? No. Pinned? Oh, is my loop marker over? Yeah, okay. Loop marker was hiding it.
I gotta send you this. I was working on this while you were working on that.
Alright. Alright, there's the session. And then that one I need, that one I need. Click MIDI? Isaac, did I miss? I spell it with a C? It's a kick with a K. And then I need guitar 1, guitar Q, guitar 3, guitar 4, can I rename this, please?
It's Jover, he can't rename it.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna move that up to guitar 4, because it's the same thing. Okay. What's the It makes your...
I like making really funny, like, I think I find my joy of music is, like, making club music, just, like, shit that's repetitive and loopy.
I wanna...
That's what I need to do. I need to start making repetitive and catchy pop music beats.
And then this is, bass. Alright. Session, export. Well, now I gotta export.
The EP, this is the EP in progress.
Back in the mix. Stem export. Channels. Okay. Channel minis. String copy, bass MIDI, kick MIDI. Don't need the original. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Alright, CD, Cypher Clip, CD Explorer, Zip, stems.
He's sending me
zip,
a zip bomb. It's
star,
over.
Stems and star.
I'm getting hit with the 4 terabyte zip bomb, chat. My computer's gonna explode.
Yo.
You know, every time I hear zip bomb, it makes me remember the Neuralink meme. It's like me when the guy with the Neuralink cuts me off, so I pull up my Flipper Zero and I send him a zip bomb.
I love that one.
You know that's gonna happen. You know somebody's gonna get hit with it.
The file exceeds the size limit. I gotta put it on Catbox. Yo, we're making enough music that it doesn't fit on Discord. Let's go.
Work should be going. Then again, Discord like also lowered the fucking like size limit you can upload because Lamau. Buy Nitro, guys.
They lowered it?
Yeah, it got lowered. Buy Nitro, guys.
Oh
Buy
my
Nitro.
God.
Buy Discord Nitro.
Alright, there's the Catbox link.
Yeah, I threw that quick little beat together while we were discussing things.
The Feature Club _ Master?
Yeah.
Or is it a different one?
That's the Feature Club one. It was something it's just a
Alright,
repetitive loop.
Let me listen to this. Ooh. I like that. I like it.
Yeah. Like I said, I threw that shit together. That shit.
I see what you're saying with like the Hotline Miami vibes.
Hotline Miami has always been something I've loved, and as much as I would love for Hotline Miami 3 to exist, it doesn't need to. But if it ever did, I would sign up for that, like, to get into that fucking be like on the soundtrack to do the OST. I'd even do it for free. That's right, chat. You hear me? I would do it for free. Sweep it up, Janny. Make the music for the game, Janny. That's another thing too. I always tell people a lot of my music, like that I do, it's all free. Like I don't give a shit. Like, people can take it, use it for whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like It's like,
Oh yeah,
you know,
I
someone
kind of
wants
feel
to
the
put
same way.
it. The only thing I say is if you use it in like anything other than like if you use it on a game or anything, just be like, yeah, that guy made it. I don't want money, just at least a little credit. I want my autism to be known.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think people will figure it out though. Like even if it's uncredited, there's gonna be some autist out there like, oh, I
But
wonder
he's gonna
who
find
did
out
this.
where I live.
And then they'll like, you know,
Yeah.
they'll go full Nick Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
They'll fly
I
to
think
Japan.
I know this story.
The thing is, that guy flies to Japan in like every one
That's
of his
funny.
videos.
Holy shit. I need to. I think I need to know who this. I think I know who you're talking about, but I need to double check. I need to double. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah. You know what else is crazy? Yeah, and the guy's name is Nick Robinson. But you know what's crazy? That guy
Holy shit.
is Porter Robinson's brother. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Come on.
The first thing I see on this channel. The first thing I see is this image took over the internet and no one knew who drew it. It's the fucking Joker Oscar. The fuck?
I haven't watched the video from him in a while.
Let's see his latest video. His last video was from 6 months ago.
The pencil cross. Yeah.
Fucking. I remember. Hold on. Let me. There's a producer that I loosely know. I'll send it to you right now.
But yeah, that's Porter Robinson's brother.
Where's it at?
So what?
Music
what
guy,
was
other guy,
like?
internet, YouTuber. So,
Yeah.
funny enough, I loosely know this guy. And he knows about my music. He's actually listened to my music. He's like he's been like the EDC and shit as like a stage. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this guy. Oh, on your jungle, on your jungle. I like pulled up his YouTube page and it started playing, and I'm like, oh wait, shit, that's gonna be copyrighted.
But I actually like slightly know him from like some connections I have from people. So he's heard my music before, and this was back when I was in high school too. Like,
hell yeah.
he like dude wrote me a fucking letter. He like wrote me a letter being like, dude, I heard your music, it's good, keep doing it. And then maybe he's like, I hope this. It was like very heartfelt and like very like inspiring because I was in like a slump. I wasn't making anything, but he was like, yeah, because he knows one of my family members, and he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, keep going at it, man, and like, he's like, I hope to see you on the stage one day, like at an event. And I was like, oh fuck. That would be funny, you know, going to like going to one of those festivals and like having the VTuber avatar on the screen. That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
But I would have to like really get serious about music again, and, like dump all my time into it and get lucky again. Which I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't touched music in a while. I haven't done anything recently. Like nothing new recently. But I still have that spark, that creativity. I'm glad it's still there.
I wonder how many places like concerts and things would be really interested in having a VTuber just for like the novelty of it.
Funny enough, I know a lot of like VTuber fans are into that culture, which is weird. least the mainstream VTuber fans are really into it, from what I've seen, like raving and shit, which is weird.
It's something that you couldn't really do at like the basement scale, though, with like
you couldn't do like the house party thing.
Unless you set up like a TV.
You know, like I know Offkai does like the concerts at night and stuff like that. I was like half tempted to like throw something together, like maybe for next year, and like maybe try and like get it.
Hell
but, like,
yeah!
I'm a literal who dog. Like I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could perform like live. It'd be weird.
We gotta have the flavor
Holy
band.
Shit. Play the flavor set. What? I think it'd just be me and you, right? I don't know if anyone else makes music.
Well, I mean, Doc, obviously, right?
He's
learning,
yeah. He's learning. I think he's also learning music stuff too. I know he's been fucking around with Ableton. I seen that stream. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, there's other people in flavor, but like, it'd be like who would actually want to go with us?
Yeah, that's true. Well, like for me, it's easier since I'm a local. Like I live here, so it's just like.
I am not.
Oh yeah, no. You're like, you're like in Siberia, dog.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's just like there, and I'm like I can just go there. And the worst part is I also have friends that are in like staff, so like I could probably like nudge my way in, but I don't know. It'd be weird.
It is Halloween. We are lucky we did not get snow.
It was actually raining over here, which is funny.
Raining in California?
Yeah, I know, right? I think if I remember my Nostradamus correctly, it's a sign of the apocalypse.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah.
Isn't it like always sunny there?
No, actually.
Oh wait, no, that's Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh man. I know. Oh man, they're playing Cry of Fear right now. They're playing Cry of Fear multiplayer.
Who's playing what?
Des, Tommy, and Nikki are playing Cry of Fear right now multiplayer.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Let's see, let me look.
Do you remember that meme with like the cat? He's like,
oh yeah, the cat standing up and it's like looking over the snow.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
The hell's going on over there?
What do you call it? Like my I don't know, my music endeavors. I don't know, maybe I'll like release an EP under this name. I don't know. Who knows?
As Cypher Milkshake.
Yeah. Then again, I've released like
I've never released anything.
You have?
I mean, like as an official whatever, other than like putting it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Release. Like, to be honest with you, you don't really need to put it anywhere but YouTube. That's still releasing stuff because it's still out there. Like the main thing that like we'll talk about the music industry for a little second, but like with people doing like the old way of just you have to go through a label or stuff like that. No. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. Nowadays, you just fucking throw that shit out online and be like, alright, hope this shit catches wind.
Yeah, but like, they usually at least do, like, Bandcamp or Spotify.
Yeah, Bandcamp, yeah. Well, Bandcamp, it's, like, super fucking easy. You just upload it. Like, I've uploaded stuff to Bandcamp.
Yeah, I've not done that.
Do it. It's, like, it's free. You don't have to pay shit. It's just free. You just upload. And then people can buy it. People can choose to buy it. Like, I know Lewd bought one of my tracks, which was weird. He's my friend, and I was like, dog, don't even do that.
Money.
Because I think you could set how much it is, and I think I sent it to like 3 cents as like the maximum amount to buy the song. Which means I got like 3 cents sitting in fucking Bandcamp.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like itch.io, right? Where it's like people
you can choose it to be free, and if people want to pay money, you can be like, all right, that's how much you can pay. Just like, I don't know, just upload stuff. It's like, just upload stuff there and see if it catches wind. I use Bandcamp all the fucking time.
I don't think anything ever just catches wind just from uploading it, though. It's like, who's actually watching?
Oh, you.
Oh man, some random person just uploaded a track to Bandcamp. I need to listen to it.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe?
You'd be surprised, actually.
I think what makes things, at least music, really take off is like if it becomes a TikTok meme.
That can be true. That can be true. Yeah. You gotta make it like catchy.
Or some other kind of meme.
Yeah, you gotta make it catchy, like, and like.
Yeah.
Like that's why, like, I think if I were to start uploading music again, it would somewhat work because I tend to make catchy things.
I don't think I could deliberately make music that would be good for a meme.
I don't think I could either. I just think I could make something catchy that people would like to listen to. Like that's my thing. I just like making catchy tunes. Like a lot of like earworm stuff, you know? Like I want you to like remember it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me send you something. So I know you like interesting styles of music. That is my favorite album by this guy. Or like a little EP. Listen to Dreams of the Red Layer. That's my favorite one.
Dreams of the Red Layer.
So he plays the sitar.
Cool.
It's a really good, like, I find it like really, really chill. Weird music. Funny enough, I found this on Bandcamp, just like scrolling. I just scrolled through Bandcamp and I found it. I was like, oh, cool. When was this uploaded? Because I know I found it around that time. Yeah, 2018. I think his...
Available only on compilations.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 tracks on it.
Yeah, it's the second track is the one I think you should give a listen to.
So that's another thing I've been curious about is like the number of tracks on
what?
Like a release, either an album or an EP.
You can literally throw like it. So an EP.
What's the difference between an EP and an album?
So an EP is like basically just 4. It's like gonna be always 4 tracks on an EP normally.
Okay.
Let me actually.
And then isn't an album like typically more than that?
Yeah. I want to actually give you the right definition. Yeah, EPs are 4 to 6 tracks, 15 to 22 minutes that it says. And then albums are 7 or more, with like 30 minutes of runtime. So EPs are normally like just shorter.
Okay.
It's still making an EP is like good. I'd recommend always having one. Like I have a bunch of stuff that I could upload right now as an EP, and then be like, all right, cool.
But I don't think I've ever made an actual like deliberately sat down and made an EP. I make like
funny stuff here.
Individual tracks.
Yeah. That's how it is. Like you just kind of do that. EPs aren't supposed to have like an album's like there's a tone to the album. An EP can be like, yeah, here's just stuff that I have, and you just like give it a listen. You'll see my style, or like how I do stuff. That's what an EP for. EP's like tasting menu.
I really appreciate that when like they do like something really cohesive over the course of an entire album.
Yeah.
And it's like it flows from one idea to another idea, and like
the story.
It's a journey. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that in albums. But I also do like when an artist is like, all right, this entire album is like me just being as creatively as humanly possible. There is no tone. It is just me being creative, and it's like a tasting menu of like everything I could do. And it's like, all right, I like that. I love both of those things. The tasting menu option is like my favorite though.
Yeah.
But this was fun though. It was fun to like just like throw shit together and be like, all right, cool. Maybe one day we'll actually have to do a stream where we make an EP or like an album.
Yeah.
And then like upload it
Or maybe even off stream. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, either one.
Because a lot of that takes like
time, like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Which I think is fun. It's always fun, like just.
And it is kind of cool to show the process.
Oh yeah, but like it's also like fuck, dude. Like
it's really intrusive too.
Yeah, because like you get to learn a lot about somebody by how they do like their process and their music.
That, and it's like you've got that, like, it's like you've got someone standing behind your shoulder watching what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes you just need privacy for to be creative.
Like, I have, like, some tracks I have that are, like, super fucking emotional. Like, I, like, spent, like, I don't know if this is the same for you, but, like, my best work of music has always come from when I'm, like, on the precipice of either, like, going insane or being, like, insanely sad.
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
I had this one that I was, like, in the midst of writing that I didn't really go anywhere with.
Mm-hmm.
I was writing a song about how I was sad that I couldn't go to Off Guy.
I feel it. Like,
I was sad.
I understand that. Like, the best one is like, you know, Lewd, the homie. He's quoted me as saying because he's also like one of my friends that like really pushed me to do music a lot more. In his own way, of course.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he did too. Yeah. Like for me, because I don't think I'm seeing someone like as enthusiastic about something I've made as he was.
Yeah, the homie Lewd is fucking insane when it comes to. He's very supportive of people when it comes to like doing something they want to do. And like, even he's noticed it. Like when I am like entering that state of like either sleep deprivation, like I'm on the brink of fucking having a schizophrenic episode, or I'm incredibly depressed. He's like, go make music. Because music comes from the soul. Yeah. Music comes straight from your soul. And it's a temporary window into that moment in time of that person. For most time.
Yeah, how many song lyrics are there that mention actually wait, shit, I can't say that because YouTube is gonna be
funny game end. Game over.
Yeah, funny game end. Yeah. There's a lot of songs that mention that, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. And you listen to it and you're just like, huh.
Well, it's a very musical word too. Like the I can't say it, but like just like the way the syllables flow is like it works really well for a lot of songs.
Yeah, it does, which is weird to say.
There's a lot of words that are very musical, and some words that would be very hard to make sound good in a song.
Yeah. Like there's
not because of like syllables, because like if a word has a shitload of syllables and you can like make rap lyrics that use it, it's like holy shit, did he just
did he just do this and that, you know, it's like that. And you like it's interesting. Just to see how like what people can do lyrically.
It was like what was that one lyric? It was an MF Doom lyric.
MF Doom's always known to like do some crazy fucking lyric shit. Where is it at?
It was,
You want to hear something funny I made? Send you this real quick. It's like a quick, like, couple second, like, it's like a 1 second little, like, audio bit, right? And it's not a synthesizer, it's not anything. It's I literally chopped up Bro Lime's voice and ran it through, like, distortion and filters and got this little funny noise.
Yo, I love vocal chops. Yo, that's it. Oh, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I want to do more with vocal chops.
I find it super easy. Like, a lot of the funny tracks I made for, like, Nasa and Lisa, those 2 tracks are, like, just their voices, like, chopped up and, like, fucked around with. Like, not many other things in it. Which confuses people. It's just like, how? And I'm like, I don't know. I just did. And then, like, I know I did that thing, I made that quick little funny beat for a picture that I saw Hexa post. I threw it together.
Oh, I found the lyric I was looking for. It was 1 for the money, 2 for the better green, 3 for methylene,
Amphetamine, yep.
Yeah. Yo, that was...
Oh, that was a good, that was an insane one. I remember hearing that.
That was fucking sick.
That's MDMA.
Yo, I got...
Kino. But, like, yeah.
I got a message from Nikki.
Oh, shit. Yo, the SG Mini Nikki?
The SG Mini Nikki.
OMG. But that's for me, though. Like, I don't know. That's how I've always seen music production and, like, doing it. I don't make music if I don't feel anything. Like, if I don't feel anything emotionally, I don't make anything. Which is why I keep saying meds hate, meds hate, meds hate. I hate meds. I hate my meds.
Meds, hey, I'm not on any meds.
I'm not either. I've been off those for quite a while.
Are you actually schizophrenic?
Yeah. Like, everyone thinks it's like a bit for the character. No, it's not a bit.
Yeah.
I forget who asked me
I'm just autistic.
Yeah.
I'm just autistic as fuck.
Yeah, no, I forget who asked me, and at one point they're like, "Oh, is it like a bit that you're like a schizo?" And I'm like, "No."
No.
Like, no, not at all. I have the medication for it. Like, it was like clinical major depression first symptomatic or first thing, and then it was like paranoid psychosis. And then the doctor was like, yeah, no, if you don't get treated, you're literally just going to become a schizophrenic by your mid-20s. And I was like, cool. I'm like, thanks. She's like, you already have the onset symptoms of it becoming it. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks, man.
Yes, it's Liberty says that's sick.
Yeah, we out here schizomaxing.
Schizomaxing.
I also think that's what makes good music, too, is like, I don't know, it's like, yeah, dude, the schizophrenia makes me better at music because I just throw shit together and feel like, that makes sense in my head.
So I kind of have a little bit of a theory about it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, so you can imagine like a 2D like graph.
Mm-hmm.
But like both axes, it's only the positive quadrant, right? So like you've got 0, and then one axis goes positive, the other axis goes positive. One of them is autism.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is schizophrenia.
Yeah. And
it's like if you go too far in one direction or the other,
it's bad.
It's bad. Like if you go over the line, it becomes dysfunction.
So
right?
So the best example of this is either you become Chris Chan or you become Terry Davis.
Yeah.
Those are the polar opposites of each other.
Here's the thing. is if like most and like if you're at 0, you're like the normiest of the normie, and you're like probably a very boring person and probably not very creative.
Yeah.
But I think most people are like a little bit in the direction, but like it's more like what's normal distribution, right?
Yeah. It's like just enough to have the bonuses and none of the side effects.
Right.
None of the negatives. You get all the bonuses, but none of the negatives. It's like a free trial, essentially. It's the best way to describe it.
Because it is like a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
I think the medical whatever they know autism is a spectrum. I think schizophrenia is also probably somewhat of a spectrum.
It's like a spectrum.
And I think there's
different types too, which is weird.
The reason I say it's like a square, it's like a 2D. I think they're orthogonal to each other. Like you could have autism and schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're not opposites.
Yeah, no, you can have both.
And I think if it's like there's aspects of both that lead to like I guess genius.
Yeah. No genius isn't like some like schizoid.
Because autism is, you know what? I should pull up GIMP and put this on screen so that I can like draw what I'm thinking. That would be a really good idea.
Yeah,
it's like
a good visual aid.
Fucking the Thor from Fire Software bit.
Like for me, like when I like
where's GIMP?
Like,
Where's GIMP?
The funny thing, like the thing for me is like I know there's multiple types. I think there's different types of schizophrenia as well. Like,
and
I think the worst one, I think like the paranoia is probably like the worst because holy shit. Like I've told this story before, but I don't know if you ever heard it. I have a family member who's homeless, right, and schizophrenic,
no.
right? But he's a millionaire. Right?
Yeah.
So he's a homeless schizophrenic, but he's a millionaire. But he can't take his money because he thinks the government's trying to kill him. So he's homeless. And it's the funniest thing ever. The funniest part is that he came to visit our family once, and no one else talked to him, and he didn't talk to anybody else, but he would walk up to me and just start talking to me, and I was like, huh. And then that's when it clicked on my head. Schizophrenics recognize other schizophrenics. He could feel the energy.
Here, you have autism, right?
Yeah.
Here, you have schizo, right? And I think you can imagine like a circle like that. This is I'm gonna use a text tool. Wait.
It says soul.
So this is readable.
I can read that. What do you mean?
Autism, and we'll make it not like super tiny. I'll say 70, maybe? Yeah. So this is autism. This is schizo.
Schizo Max or chat.
This, make this a little bit smaller. Circle of dysfunction. Yeah? Because if you're like over the line,
yeah, it's over. It's over.
Right?
Like if you pass that barrier, it's over. Like you're either Chris Chan or you're Terry Davis.
And I think if you're
But the thing, well, we can't say Terry Davis because Terry Davis had moments of actual lucidity. Like he had moments where he broke through.
I think Terry, me, I just not.
Terry actually had, like, there were moments, like, on his, like, streams where you could see him be lucid, and you're like, oh, shit, like, he's still there.
Why is this not dry?
Oh, you're still in that, the selected circle of schizo.
Oh. Okay, here we go. I think it was size 8? Yeah,
Like,
okay.
you fall, like, there's, like, I don't know, it's weird. You have to stay inbound.
I think this is probably where Terry Davis was.
Like, Terry's on the precipice. He was on the precipice of it.
I think he was on the wrong side of the circle, but, like, just barely.
Yeah, he was on, like, the precipice of it, like, barely. If he, like, fell back a bit, he probably would have came back into being, like, normal.
I think here, this is Christian. Well, no.
Christian's way fucking farther out. He's so disconnected from reality, it's not funny.
It's like...
Yeah, Chris is out there, dude. Chris is on his,
way
like...
out there.
Yeah, Chris is out there, dog. Like, Chris is gone. Like, Chris has no sense of reality anymore. It's crazy. Like, there's a disconnect.
And then you've got, like... this... Oh, like, on this side of the line, this would be, like, Pat and Kulik. You know the fucking falling rock speedrunner guy? The guy who was, like, planning out the speedrunning route for... Do you remember, like QPU misaligned?
That sounds familiar.
You know, like, the parallel universes in Mario 64?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy is, like, right here, right?
Yeah.
Where he's below the circle of dysfunction, but...
Still there.
Still very, very much there, yeah. Schizo, I think you're probably like there. Maybe like there even, like...
I can pretend to be normal.
I don't think I think you're pretty far from the circle of dysfunction, right?
Yeah, no,
maybe I can't tell.
I functioned, like... I could say this, I have my moments where I'm outside the circle.
Is that, like, the way, like, autism is, like, hyper-focusing on specific tasks and details. Like, I remember seeing there was a study, where they put VR goggles over people with autism with eye trackers, and they'd show them images and see what they look to first, and they compared it to the same study with people who don't have autism. And what they found is that autistic people look at small details first and then radiate out to the bigger picture.
Right.
Whereas people who don't have autism look at the whole thing first and then narrow down to details.
Right. Also, fuck you, Tommy. What do you mean I need to push up those numbers?
It's sort of like an inversion of priority of level of detail.
Like, fuck. What was the word they gave me? There was another thing they told me. There was another thing they told me that I had. It was like I can't. What did they say? It's been so long since she said this to me. Because I was talking with, I think I talked to my therapist, like, this was around the time, like, I was first getting diagnosed and everything. I was like, she asked me, she's like, what do you think of people? And I was like, number. And she's like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, I can't put myself in someone else's place, nor can I sympathize for people that well.
Yeah.
Which was weird, but, like, I think, like, I thought that was just a schizo shit, but I don't know what it really meant. But...
It's the way I see the schizo axis.
Yeah.
You could maybe correct me on this, because, like, you'd have more experience with it. But I see it as sort of the ability to form connections between disparate ideas. And, like, the past... the further up you get, the more creativity there is. Because you can pick out connections that people
normally
wouldn't
aren't there.
normally
Yeah.
see, and
You'll
be able
see.
to
It's
put
like
them together.
seeing things. It's like you ever played Bloodborne?
I haven't played.
So in
Bloodborne, no.
Bloodborne, if you get too much insight, you could start seeing things that aren't there. Like you'll start
Yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
the amygdala
That-
like that it will attack you.
Yeah, that's where you start hitting
Yeah.
dysfunction on the schizoaxis.
But like the thing is, you can also with it too. You can get to
But,
that point and
like-
then go back down to being like functional.
Like prior to there, you have like some really crazy conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
Because you can
You start to notice
figure
it.
out
You become a noticer.
You become a noticer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you to deal with that?
and-
Don't worry.
But like there's like noticing things.
Yeah.
There's the creative aspects. You go too far off the end,
It's over,
you
yeah.
start forming connections between you see things that don't exist.
Yeah.
And like you get dissociated from
Reality, and you like disconnect like hardcore. I have been at that point where it's like I'm outside, like I can't tell. But then like I'll like I'll like fall back down and be like, all right, cool.
autism. Where the dysfunction happens is like you focus in on the details, and like the closer in, like the more minuscule details matter to you, and like past the circle of dysfunction is where things that like you get disconnected from like the vast majority of people's conception of reality because you're focused on things that matter to literally nobody except for yourself.
Like again, Chris is the best example.
Yeah.
The dimensional merge.
He's actually, he's actually
Oh.
maybe less out like here and more like here, because they're like I've seen
Like Chris is like
it get
entered up.
even because and there's people who are just completely nonverbal autistic.
Yeah, I've met a
where
couple
they're,
people like that.
Like it is like debilitating. Like they're like close to being a vegetable.
Yeah,
right?
it's close to being catatonic.
But it's the same thing. It's just way more intense.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder like, what is like that mindset like? Like what would like what goes on there? Like what like.
Yeah.
Like I want,
yeah,
I'm like I wonder what goes on in their head.
I can kind of
Like
imagine, because I'm not there,
Yeah.
but like I can kind of see a little bit of where they're coming from for some things, because it's like you imagine. Okay, so for example, like an autistic person that would just flip the fuck out because he moved a chair slightly, right?
yeah.
Well, it's the inversion of detail.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, okay, I see this.
So it's like, imagine if you came home and your roommate completely rearranged the house
piss.
and like the room layout and everything.
Yeah.
Like literally everything is
Now different.
the entire house is flipped upside down,
Yep.
right? Like you would flip the fuck out.
Yep.
And but like it's just moving something slightly. It's completely different. Because they're like you're focused in on that level of
Yeah.
detail.
So like with me, like when I lived with my parents, right? My desk and everything I had was all arranged in very specific ways, so that if it was ever like touched and put back, I would notice it. Cause like
Yeah.
it's like I keep my wallet like not perfectly straight, but it looks straight enough to the normal person. So it looks normal to them, but it's like, all right, I know exactly the angle it's at, and I've memorized it in my head. Everything is like very specifically offset to where I can notice it if it's ever like put back, because no one else is gonna notice those tiny little details in it.
Right.
And like I would know if people touch my stuff. Like that's why I started like doing that and like hyper fixating on very small, minute details that not many people would notice.
So we've established this axis. We established this axis. Then there's where they come together, right?
Yeah. That middle ground.
It's like you've got that attention to detail. You've got the forming connections.
Mm-hmm.
This is where, and like before you cross the circle of dysfunction, this is where you find some like really fucking genius people.
Yeah.
This is like your Terrence Towns. This is like Linus Torvalds.
Yeah.
This is, this is, Terry Davis, just a little bit over the line.
Yeah, he fell over, but like that's like, where you are.
When some days he's on this side of the line, some days he's on this side of the line. When he's on this side of the line, he's a fucking genius.
Like when you look at Temple OS and like how it was all built up from scratch, you're like, holy shit! And it's like insanely different. And didn't he also make his own programming language for it too? That's just a derivative of C, but like slightly different.
Yeah.
And you look at it and you're just like, holy shit! This guy was smart.
He wrote his own fucking programming language to write his own fucking.
He designed the compiler too, which is from the brick by brick, and you're just like, holy shit! What the fuck? You're like, dude, holy shit! Like this guy is like. If he didn't schizo out, he probably
way out from an assembly.
Yeah, like if he didn't schizo out, he probably would have been probably one of the most prolific programmers in existence.
Yeah, he wrote Holy C and made his own compiler. Yeah,
I gotta learn how to write in Holy C and develop a game.
So it's like you have to be autistic enough to write the code.
And schizophrenic enough to see the message, to see the reason.
And schizophrenic enough to
have the drive to continually do it.
Like, conceptualize the...
Everything.
Like,
I assume, he had the entire thing in his head already. He already knew it. That's also a thing I have, I have the reverse problem of that, is, I can see all these things in my head, right? But I can't get them out. I can't convert them to drawing. I can't because I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I can't draw the things that I see. But I can make the noise.
Here's another theory I have is that you can kind of get great work like that if you even if it's not even if you don't necessarily have both of these aspects in the same person. I think if you have a really, really autistic person that's below circle of dysfunction, and you're really schizo person that's below the circle of dysfunction, and you get them in the same room together and you get them talking to each other, you can get some really interesting results. I
have a buddy of mine, Alex, he's incredibly autistic, but me and him, when we sit down and we'll be in a Discord call together, and the best way our lewd and them would describe it is just you two just don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And we'll just talk about things that don't matter really.
You need this person to check for accuracy. And to get the fine tuning right, and you need this person to come up with the crazy ideas.
Yeah.
And this person inspires this person.
Yeah.
And this person keeps this person from doing something stupid. It keeps them from being wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's so let's say conspiracy theories, right? This person comes up with the idea, hey, what if so-and-so is doing blah, blah, blah with so-and-so? And then they send it off to this person, and they start looking into the evidence. And they dig through the papers.
Yeah.
They look through the fucking PDF files on the websites,
Do you remember the dude whose house blew up a while back?
The
Chinese guy? So... When that
Chinese guy,
he's an Asian dude. His house got. He's saying that his neighbors are like CIA or something like that, and they're gonna kill him or something like that. It was in Virginia. His house was
I thought it was like a Hispanic.
No, he was Asian. He was like, his house blew up and like.
But like he was really autistic and had like all the memes about him where he was like, like saying like the crazy shit. Right?
He was all he's like posting on LinkedIn and stuff like that. And then like LinkedIn like. Are
we thinking about the same person?
No. Hold on. I have his. So when that guy had that happen, I grabbed his like. I basically downloaded his entire LinkedIn page before they. And then like a week later, like not even a week later, like a day later. No, I mean a day later, like 2 hours after I finished downloading his thing, it was scrubbed. It was ripped off the internet. James Yu. Like his house.
I'm gonna Google this and get put on the list.
Oh, dude, I'm probably on a list, dog. I have his whole fucking like. I'm on every list. I have his honestly. Entire like. His entire thing downloaded.
Yeah, this is not the guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, his house got like blown. Like he like schizomaxed super hard. Said like something was happening with the government versus him. I have like all of his posts.
I'll keep that open, but.
Like I have his whole LinkedIn, all his like posts and everything, all like archived, because like an hour after I backed everything up, it got deleted. Like his entire LinkedIn got like scrubbed out of reality.
I need to find the guy I was thinking of though, because like it's very, very relevant to our conversation. This now.
It was insane.
There was. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, like.
Where he was talking about like putting gasoline in the basement, and then like you unscrew it and let the fumes go, and then like put a candle on the other end, and then when it reaches the candle, it blows up. Like he had a meme about that.
Oh,
but
I don't know that one.
His whole thing was he was like autistic as shit. But like he knew about shit the government was doing.
I don't know this one. I don't know. This guy was just like a schizoid, and he was like doing a lot of crazy shit. And like I have like all the archives like backed up because I was just like, dude, like this is like insane. Like this guy was like schizomaxing, posting shit, and then his entire LinkedIn's just gone all of a sudden.
What's the guy's name?
So I backed everything up.
He was like really good shape too.
Huh.
I think he was a Hispanic guy. Was
he the short Hispanic guy from Washington?
I don't know if he was short. He might have been from Washington.
Him. Yeah. He's in jail, right?
Is he in jail? I don't know.
Was he like my buddy Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in jail.
My buddy Josh, yeah.
He's in jail right now. Fuck, what was his name? He's in jail in fuck, what county is it? I think. I like looked up his like old like
I found the guy.
What's his name again?
Here's my gas can.
That guy.
Yeah.
Martin Cabello III. That's the guy's name. I'll pull this up on stream. Like this is one of his videos.
Yeah, he's arrested in Tacoma right now, I think.
This thing? Yeah, this guy. If you're looking at my stream.
Yeah, I know who this
Here's
guy
my gas
is.
can.
He's arrested in Tacoma.
Blew himself up.
Fucking hell, he's from Tacoma. It makes
and his
sense
2 kids.
That he fucking got, that he's this fucking insane.
Right after members of the military, like Alan Jaber did to me, psychologically gaslit him, set up fake rape scenarios, psychologically torturing people, physically torturing people. When you have low-level members of the Marines and the military
his charges
turn on
got
your own
dropped.
fucking community, who the fuck do you turn to?
There's mental health against it.
You look for an out and you fucking kill yourself. And you gotta think about this shit. How many people have committed suicide?
I remember like reading his
because
like,
people
rap sheet was
in the military are fucking approachable.
If I remember reading it correctly during
they're out
like
there
his
willing
thing,
to do whatever it takes to protect pedophiles.
He was like,
right? And what would you have to do
in
like
your
a bunch
of like fucking like things
that would allow
like,
a pedophile to reach out to you and ask for your support
like,
into getting somebody else to kill
at
themselves or destroy a family? What would you have to fucking do to be approachable?
Like I remember this guy.
Yeah. I remember this guy was all over
For like a while.
a couple of years ago. Yeah. I'm like, people were thinking it was like one of the cicada, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like the cipher things.
No, he's just insane. Martin was just fucking crazy.
I think he was, again, going back to this.
He was just, I think, actually schizophrenic or something like that. I forget.
Again, going back to the schizo-autism graph, I think he was in, like, this direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is he, like, way out here, or is he, like, here and, like, telling the truth? I can't tell.
So apparently he
You know?
did have autism and traumatic brain trauma. Also, apparently he was in the Air Force. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was like, he was insane.
Because here's the question: is he whistleblowing? Like, is the crazy shit that he's talking about
Real.
Is he right?
That's the $1 million question.
real?
That's the $1 million question. That is the $1 million question. Is it real?
Chad, is this real?
Is real chat? Is real?
Chad, is this real?
Like, I don't know. It's crazy to think about it though. Like he's on the outside of the circle. I think he's on the outside of it.
I don't know.
Cause like, actually no.
He's on the outside or if he's on the inside.
I think he's on the line. I think he's literally on the line.
I don't know.
I think he's on the line.
I love Israel. I love Israel. Oh fuck! I don't know if I can say that because of the shit that's going on with this.
I don't know what you can, dude. I'm be real dog. I don't know what you can and can't say anymore.
I don't even know.
Like all the time, there's like they always change it. What I could say, what I can't say. But all I could say is this:
Fuck! I don't know.
As a Hispanic, I hate other Hispanics. That's all I could say. Real and true. But no, like I don't know.
I don't even know what I can say.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the goalpost shifts so fucking often nowadays that I can't keep up. Oh, listen, dog. What are they gonna tell me? You can't say that. Sorry, bro. I'm schizophrenic. It's my bad. What are you gonna do? Yell at me for being a schizoid?
It's like, okay, I won't say the things that I actually believe because it's not illegal. It's not allowed to express. You don't have a right to your opinion.
Real.
You're not allowed to say the things that you think.
Exactly.
Because they're wrong.
Wrong thing.
Because
I have wrong thing.
My opinions are illegal opinions.
Listen, my opinions do not ever take me seriously. I am schizophrenic. My opinions are not good. They are the opinions of a schizophrenic.
I think there's a lot of schizophrenics that it's sort of like, okay, I'll make a new one, right? All right. So say like, oh, this is gonna be hard to explain, but like, say you're here, and this is the truth, and you want to say where the truth is, right? And it's like you can say it exactly, which is like mathematical precision, accuracy, right? Like if you specify an equation, that is exactly 100% true, right?
Right.
Or you could be slightly inaccurate, but in the direction of the truth, right?
Yeah. You could be.
I think this tends to be more the case with people that are like closer to schizo, where it's like it's harder to point exactly in the right direction towards the truth.
Yeah.
But like it's easier to find the truths that are harder to point at, you know?
Yeah,
Where
you like
it's
notice you'll like
it's like
you'll notice.
Further away, it's like if it's close up, it's easier to hit it exactly. Like, oh yeah, so
I like another thing
let's
for
clear
me.
this out a little bit,
Like
right?
another thing for like
So,
I've noticed with it is like
let's say you're here.
you could also
let's say
I feel like
the truth is
schizos
here,
can recognize
and you're,
lies
like,
more
pointing
too.
like that. Like this is pretty close, right?
Yeah.
If it's like over here and you're trying to point like that,
Yeah.
this is probably going to be inaccurate. And like if you follow it out, it's going to be inaccurate, right? So the things that are further away
They notice more.
are harder to be accurate with, right?
Right.
And if you're higher up the schizo curve, like you see things that are further out, but to talk about it, you have to be less accurate.
Yeah. You have to be very I've noticed it too. You have to be very like when I talk about things I've noticed like or I've seen, I have to be very like loose with it and like a spider. I kind of like describe it as like talking like a spider web. You know what that's a good example? Like everything I think everything like at some point kind of like intersects and connects, right? So like I could start with one topic and then slowly lead them to like what I really want to tell them about.
Mm-hmm.
But like at the same time you also have to be gentle with it because a lot of people like my best example is my roommate, right? My roommate's like a hyper normie. He's very like literally John normal, right?
Yeah,
And like whenever I
if you go
explain
back to
stuff to him, I have to like
this guy,
branch it out.
right?
Yeah.
Like this guy.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
He's like John normie, and I have to like whenever I have to like explain like a schizo theory that I have to like branch it out to things he already knows, and then loop it in like slowly like sewing, like just sew like the tapestry of
And
the
just
story
realize-
together so that he understands it and like can like kind of like let it form in his head. I'm not explaining it well because I'm kind of like fucking stupid. But I have another friend. Who's also like he's not schizophrenic, but he's like he's at the lower end of getting it. You know what I mean? He's at the lower end, but he still notices. So, but when I explain like something to him, he'll understand it. He'll be like, when I like explain something that's super far like away and like he can't really, most people won't grasp it. He'll be like, "Holy shit, that!" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like another example is like me and him believe that like that it's like there are things that exist, that time exists kind of at the same moment, so like everything happens at once essentially. It's kind of hard to explain it because like me and him will have really bad like we both have deja vu
like time as a spatial like time as a spatial dimension.
Yeah, so like I'll have like insane moments where I'll know what's going to happen, like deja vu, but insanely bad because someone will walk in. I'm like, and I remember this because he started to believe me when this happened. Someone walked in, and I was like, he's gonna say this. Like our buddy walked in, like he's gonna say this, this, and this in this order. The buddy walks in, says it exactly word for word as he walks in, and everything he does as he sits down too, and I'm like. And my buddy looks at me and says, "How the fuck?" And I'm like, dude, I saw this somewhere else. Like, I dreamt of this or something. And like,
what the hell?
Like, we've had those moments, and I've had a lot of those moments through my life, and it will consistently happen. I'll consistently be like, all right, this is what's gonna play out, and it plays out. So I do everything in my power to avoid the thing. I'll do my best to basically avoid the scenario and try to change it because it's like I don't want to play through the scenario that's happening.
Yes, as Liberty says, it do be like that. It's worse on psychedelics. I think it's pattern recognition turned to an extreme. I think say you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I think taking psychedelics probably
Ups you up a
brings you
bit.
further up the scale.
It's like ascendancy, essentially. It's like a temporary bonus of like a temporary like boost, essentially.
yeah.
And like that's how I feel. Like,
some of them it's temporary. Some of them it's
permanent. Yeah.
Like
I
think LSD is permanent. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I've done I haven't done LSD. I've done acid, which is worse.
Or mushrooms to some extent.
Mushrooms
right?
are temporary.
Like I haven't done any. of them,
Don't do them.
right?
I would not recommend it for you, at least.
I
wouldn't recommend you to do it.
And no thanks. But
LSD is acid, silly. Oh, okay, just different. I just remember it being something different because I did the gel one, which is a stronger one, and it kind of fucked my brain up for a little while. I began to notice things that I shouldn't notice.
LSD is the MK Ultra drug.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do believe mind control is real, by the way. Like, I genuinely do believe that because
I don't know.
I think it is in very like subtle ways. Like, I don't know. I think it also ties back into like how I view people as well. Because like I get people to do what I want them to do, which is kind of fucked up to say. But like there's ways to make people do what you want.
Okay, yeah.
Like
okay. Like influence.
A very subtle influence. Be like, all right, do this.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't like doing it because it feels it is called manipulation. I don't like doing it, but like it just happens naturally that that will happen. I'm not helping my case for people thinking I'm a
celebrities talking about his times doing LSD.
Yeah, I also like a lot of the things I talk about don't help the fact that people think I'm a Fed or a CIA agent.
Don't self-incriminate in my chat, please.
It doesn't help that people think I am one, but like I don't know.
Like you do send that shit to the feds. Like
they do, yeah. But like for me, it's like I don't know. It's a I don't know. I think the schizo stuff is power. It's like an interesting thing because like we go back to like the old like when people say like what were like we like fucking seers, mages and shit like wizards and shit like that type of shit from back in the day, right? From like the Elden years.
Well,
like what seers and like clerics and like druids.
It was alchemy before chemistry, right? And actually, there's this really, really great book, which, okay, honestly, I haven't read the book. I've seen somebody, like, summarize
You watched the YouTube Spark Notes video.
Yeah, but I can say, based on what I've seen of the book, hold on, let me...
What book?
Oh yeah, it's hidden. It's, Against Method. It is, pull it up on Wikipedia, and then hide.
The guy lied about the book, Jover, real.
I want to read it, but like, I mean, it's not a short book.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's also a problem. Like, right.
Here, I've got it pulled up on Wikipedia. I'll zoom in.
Yeah. Right now, I have the audiobook for Roadside Picnic going.
Against Method, Outline of an Anarchistic Theory of Knowledge. It is a philosophy book. It is about epistemology. It is a specific philosophy of epistemology. And it's about what's called the demarcation problem, which is the demarcation problem is it's an idea of demarking what is science and what is like
mysticism and stuff like that, or
like superstition and like hoaxes and like not actual real science. And in this book, he looks at the historical record and like how a lot of current scientific knowledge came about.
Yeah.
And what you find is you find things like chemistry evolved out of alchemy.
Yep.
And so you have a lot of these instances of people doing things that are not quote unquote science, that have no logical reasoning until you develop that logic to rigorously support it.
You know,
and what he puts forth is that the demarcation problem is it's impossible. Like you can't separate science from the things that aren't science because it evolved out of it, right?
Yeah. No, that's literally what it becomes, and it's weird. There was something I was about to say, but I completely forgot it. It slipped my mind. Man, it completely slipped my mind what I was gonna say. But
I kind of interrupted.
No, you're good. You're
bit.
good.
But yeah, it's like as a really fascinating idea. I really wanna like actually read it. Is
like
it's really, really interesting.
But people treat math like it's mystical, way too like Pythagoras. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking. Like, there's the gray area there where it's like moving from this sort of vague idea of like noticing patterns that is like, whoa, something's going on here, but I don't really understand it.
Right.
But I know there's something here. Right?
Right.
And they're putting it into like
form.
They're trying to solidify it.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get it down into where it's like a solid,
cohesive thing. Yeah.
Science, but is that
at the start it always has to have this weird element to it because it's not completely understood and like mapped.
You don't start with that 100% cohesive idea.
Yeah. It has to be built up over time.
Yeah. You move from one to the other.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Like medicine, for example, is another thing. Medicine for the longest time was mystic shit. Like,
back to our schizoautism graph. The spooky mystical stuff happens like high up on the schizo curve, right? The high detail, like high rigor science shit happens high on the autism graph. So to get the knowledge, you have to move the shit from up here
down to
here.
You need them, like, these two people need to ascend, like you said, like, you have a schizophrenic person who can see the concept and the idea, and the autistic person to mold it into something more cohesive.
Yeah.
And, like, actually digestible for someone else who isn't like, huh?
And if you have someone who can do both, they're gonna be a really smart person.
Yeah.
they're gonna like change. They're gonna change the world.
Yeah. People who lie in that like little quadrant right there are people who literally change and like discover shit that's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking that's what I was gonna say. Like back in the like Ghost and shit, right? Like that was like a very ghosts, demons, and like all that whatnot from like back then. A lot of accounts of that. And it's still like this very like not well understood concepts, but at the same time it's like also back then you'd have to justify like they couldn't probably comprehend what the fuck they were seeing with like maybe like science or something, or like things or like creatures that just don't exist anymore.
Or like here's something to think about. Like diseases, right? Like
very unknown concept.
Bacterial infection.
Yeah.
That existed,
but not
long
understood
before we had the modern conception of how it, like the mechanisms of how it works. So, like they knew that it happened,
Yeah,
but
not
like,
why or how.
They didn't know why. So,
Because like, when was it that they started actually like scrubbing? Like, surgeons started scrubbing their hands before surgery with like soap and water.
right.
Because like that for the longest time it was
Yeah,
like
like-
germs don't do it. Like fuck, what was it? It was like germs don't actually do something.
I think it was
Fuck, what was the actual saying for it? Like they
Nightingale.
was it?
And Brolame would
Yeah,
know.
Brolin would know. Someone message him.
Yeah, but and the other thing is it's like people can notice the patterns of how those things lead to one another, even if
Yeah.
they can't explain why. Like you don't necessarily know that like why people get diseases or why it spreads from one person to another.
You just
But you know
what
hey,
happens.
If I do such and such, I've noticed that if I eat such and such whatever, then I get sick.
Yeah, if I drink the milk of a cow, my stomach hurt.
We've noticed that groups of people that have boatloads of sex with each other get curses on them, and you know.
I thought you were going
like-
somewhere else with that. I was like, he's bringing up the large group of people. What does he mean?
You know, like
I've noticed when a group of scholars get together, things start to get burned down.
like they didn't have the concept of STDs,
No.
but they knew that like they still had the knowledge that spreading them was not a good thing.
Yep.
Even if they don't fully explain how it works.
Fuck does that mean, USS? Wasn't AIDS invented recently? Yeah, it was. It was to smite the heathens. Blasphemous heathen.
So that Liberty says it was 20 seconds
Unlucky gamer.
early. Or
It's not as bad as
like
the Jaeger
chemistry,
being
right?
an hour behind at one point during a stream.
Like, they knew that, like, oh, hey, if I mix this thing with this other thing, I get this other thing.
Yeah.
And they're, like, trying to come up with reasons for it. It's like, it's because of the stars in the sky, and blah, 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 blah. And, like, they were completely wrong about that shit.
Yeah.
But,
The sun rotates around the earth
like, you have to start
somewhere. Yeah, like that's
like,
the
you
starting
have to,
point.
You have to take a guess, and then, like, refine it down. Right?
AIDS in the 80s.
So-
You Fauci.
It's like,
I just think it's wrong.
but, you know, it's more right than where they were before.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Listen,
right and wrong is not necessarily
bad. You know, it's,
entirely true or entirely, like, there's the spectrum of right to, like, wrong to right, and, like, getting a more and more accurate conception of reality.
Hero, are you just trying to tell me that he's a plague lord? Oh, you're in top chat. You can't see what he's typing.
And I think that's the goal, is to get a real accurate, like a more accurate model of reality.
Yeah. I think that is, like, at the end of the day, like, that is the true end goal, is to just, like, kind of understand everything.
That is what knowledge is.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Like,
And when it comes to music, like music theory, it's still pretty kind of far up the schizo curve a little bit.
I think it's more of an
Like,
autism thing.
Music theory does get pretty autistic,
Yeah.
but the weird thing is, like, when you get into it, there's some of it that's more schizo than you would think.
Well, yeah, you gotta be a little fucking schizoid to, like, make things, to be honest. Like, especially art. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen some stuff, like, some people, like, artists make, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I couldn't come up with this if I like, Like, this is some
'Cause
shit,
it's
like, that's a level
oh
10
yeah,
schizoid.
the musical scales sound good, except, oh, by the way, it also sounds good if you go outside of the scale.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the
Like,
bathroom.
what the fuck?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Give me 1 second.
Live chat is big. Let me go to live chat. I'm sorry, I have top chat on. Oh. Yeah, do Fauci shit. Yeah. I see that. I see. But like this whole idea, this is something I'm pretty passionate about because I think it's right. I think this is right.
Like, I don't know. It's I don't know. Music is a hyper schizophrenic thing, and so is music. Like with all like music and art are hyper schizo and autistic to like a very like equal degree, I think.
Yeah, the schizo autism scheme. And also, like, there are some interesting places where schizophrenic people meet autistic people.
That's mostly art, like writing, like anything creative. A lot of creative outlets. That's where you find them.
Yeah.
Whether it be music, art. I think in like movies very heavily.
I can think of some websites.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I love talking about weaving baskets on my Mongolian basket weaving forum.
Yeah.
And being told I'm actually weaving it wrong because I'm retarded. By some retarded person from some Latin American country.
Being told you're weaving it wrong, that's this direction.
Yeah.
Right? That's like, you give them the idea, they check it for validity, and they come back and tell you that no, it's wrong.
It's like, yeah, you're literally retarded, bro. You're supposed to do it in the counterclockwise motion, not the clockwise motion. You fucking retard. And it's just like, and then you look at and then you'll be like, yep. A Brazilian type this. Be gone, monkey.
You also have cases where it's like, hey, did you guys notice this thing? And then it's like, let me look into it. And then they're like, oh, hey.
He's right.
You're fucking right.
Like, guys, if you isolate this one part of the stream and you listen to this one moment, you could hear a guy in the background.
It's like,
huh?
Holy shit.
And then that's what the schizo guy says, and then it sends it down to the autist, and the autist is like, he's right.
He's right. Fuck.
Mail on stream. Like, Oshi has a boyfriend, it's over!
Or it's like, here's a crazy story about what happened.
The Maury bathroom incident.
And it's like, let me look into the evidence and check it to see whether it makes sense with what we know.
Like it's like a buddy cop duo.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a buddy cop duo. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like I don't know if many of you work in an office building, but it's like having two departments that are basically designed to like as like a check and balance. It's like like all right, bro, I need to send this file to like it's like a detective and like the crime analyst people in like you know what I mean? Like the ones who like do like forensics and stuff like that. It's like, all right, send it down to forensics.
Hey, forensics? Yeah. That is all.
It's like detectives and then forensics. Like, all right, send it down to forensics, and they're like,
detectives, forensics.
They're like, yep. It's like, yep. He's right.
Yeah. I think this theory has legs, don't you?
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's like, listen, guys, I think the streamer might be Filipino. It's like, oh shit. Send it to forensics.
And then you've got the posters that are up here, and it goes down here. It's like, what the fuck?
And they send it down. You're just like,
What the fuck is this?
and you read it, and you're like, and you just reply with, "Are you on crack?"
And then it's like, or you get the ones that are like out here.
Yeah. You hit him with the beds.
You know what? We said Chris Chan is out here. Chris Chan is like out here.
Chris is out there, man. Chris is an interesting individual. I don't know, man. Chris is so
Cause it's like
weird. What about the ones that are wrong? Those are the ones that are outside, up all the way up there, past the fucking circle dysfunction. Outside the circle,
Yeah.
it's like those are like the schizo theories that are wrong.
Like out here you've got the Tolfamancers, right?
The fucking Tolfamancers. We just call those C posters.
Yeah.
We just call those C friends. Chris is on his own scale. Yeah, you're right,
Yeah,
Sanity.
yeah. It's like, hold on. It's like you take this.
Like Chris is like schizomax, but also just incredibly fucking autistic. Like the mind of a child.
We do new from Visible. All right, and then we do Control X. Let me heart all.
Yeah, I agree, Hero. I don't think Chris has like any ability to do anything like that.
Background color. Okay. And then we do this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Scale it
Chris
down.
is like,
Yeah, Chris is all the way off page.
and then Chris. Wait, what is the?
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I know Hero of Logic's a
Chris is
Sonic
like-
fan, so we gotta put him somewhere out near the circle dysfunction.
Yeah, because he. Like,
I don't know.
he's-
Sonic fans are all.
He's schizo enough to come up with like his, like, the dimensional merge.
Yeah, that shit was
right?
crazy.
And then he's autistic enough to be like completely caught up in it and like specific about the But like,
Did you watch the body cam footage of like him explaining it?
He's not autistic in like the way of like being.
It's useful.
Accurate. He's like autistic in the way of like being like accurate to his own vision.
Yeah. A painter so entranced by their own work that they can't see past it.
Yeah. And so
I don't know. I think all
like-
Sonic fans are just like that, to be honest with you.
and so like that's the circle of dysfunction is you still is the normies the people that have none of this
Yeah.
are entirely focused on reality.
Yeah.
Like what's in front of them.
It's very much just like it is
And
literally
they- and
the
they don't
consume
even-
it's literally just consume media type shit.
And not like in a highly detailed way
Yeah.
either. They're just
You know
They're
what
just-
I can describe this as? Have you ever watched the movie They Live?
it's they no I haven't watched that movie.
It's so in the movie, right, aliens have basically infiltrated humanity and blend in by like wearing disguises, but there's sunglasses that let you see them for what they are, and essentially it's like that.
Yeah, okay.
That's how I see it. It's like people who are schizo and autistic begin to notice things that most like normal people can't see.
Yeah. But the thing is it's like if you get too far out, you get too far disassociated
Yeah.
from the base reality.
Yeah. I think every
And
schizo and
it's
autistic
like-
person needs that one hyper normal friend.
It's like if you want to be useful, if you want to be, you know, the genius, you have to be able to connect
all these things together.
all these crazy shit to the base reality.
Yeah. Like I think everyone needs that like normal friend as like an anchor in reality.
Yeah.
Like that's always a good thing to have, is like that one hyper normie friend. And if you don't have the hyper normie friend, then you could start to drift out of the circle.
Like getting lost out here.
Someone time him out. Someone time out US for that.
How do we all connect?
Someone time him out for that.
No, that's a different thing.
Send him
That's
to
a
gay
different
baby
thing,
jail.
right? That's a different thing, right? Like, if you think about like a sine wave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's or like a cosine wave, or like some other wave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where these start in their cycle is the phase.
Right.
So if you want to connect, if you wanted to do phase connect, you would have to bridge the gap between these. That's what phase connect is.
Now we gotta figure out where our people in our chat lie on the schizo autism line. Where are they at on the chart?
Yeah. I think most people probably end up like around here-ish. Like here is, I want to say, like in the middle.
I'd say Hero of Logic is like on the very high end of the autism.
I want to say it's like a normal distribution that way and that way.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like you mostly see people
like baseline, essentially.
Like here-ish, and you have some people that are super fucking normie, and you have some people that are like way this way. Or maybe it might be like somewhat skewed where it's like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Hero, that's fucking cope.
Where it's like if you want to see like the like maybe like that kind of thing.
The bell curve.
Yeah. Probability distribution.
Yeah. He's confused. He's not. He doesn't track everything we're saying. His autism isn't strong enough.
But like, oh my god, you think of like the. Do you remember the breakfast question?
Yes. Dude, I asked that to a coworker, and he was like, "But I had breakfast," and I was like,
The people that fail the breakfast question are hard here.
Oh yeah, dude. I do it to coworkers sometimes, and they're like, he's like, but I had breakfast. I'm like, but how would you feel if you didn't? And he's just like, but I did. And I'm like, brother. I just kept staring at him. I'm just like, come on. I'm like, don't. I'm like, oh no. And then I asked another coworker, and he's like, yeah, I'd probably be hungry. And I was like, there you go. I'm like, there's the answer.
There you go.
I think there's a level beyond normie. There must be a negative scale where you just become an NPC. The anti-schizo, anti-autism scale.
But there's people.
The inverse.
Who are just they don't have the ability
the
to
cognitive function.
Yeah. The heck this problem.
I asked my coworker who was a redditor that question. He just went, "But I did eat breakfast," and I was like, "There we go." The guy who only consumes Marvel movies and like Sony slop and like just complete slop doesn't understand the hypothetical, and it proved my theory.
There's so many people I've run into that are like that.
You meet a lot of them over here in California.
I bet. I bet.
See, okay, you talk about the inner, like, no hypotheticals, no inner voices, no logical capacity. See, I've met people who don't have the inner monologue, but have everything else.
Yeah,
It took me a
I don't
while.
know about the no inner monologue thing, because
Yeah.
I think there are other ways of conceptualizing thoughts
Yeah.
other than through speech.
Yeah.
Because like I imagine you could think in terms of music, or think in terms of images, or think in terms of
Rotate the apple in your head.
Yeah, can you rotate the apple?
No.
But if someone tells me to picture the apple, I picture a low poly apple.
See, the thing is, right, I can't picture the
Like-
apple. I can't do the
Like,
apple thing.
I can imagine a low poly apple that's like diagonal
Yeah.
and rotating.
I never was able to picture the apple in my head, but I was able to picture everything else. Like, I could see a full, like, I have seen cities in my mind, like, just designed via, like, my mindscape. But the apple has always been hard for me. I could see everything else in my head, but I can't do the funny, simple apple. My brain doesn't have that update.
And I do have the inner monologue. I do have that. I think it's, what is it, like 80% of people?
I have no idea.
I forget.
Which is
But
okay. It's hard for me to say like I have an inner monologue when I have like 3 other things talking in my head. So it's like
I like to go for walks and just monologue to myself in my head.
I do enjoy that too. To be honest with you, I'll just have like I've had like full on conversations while I walk.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm not the only one in my head. Like I'll be walking around, I'll just be talking. I'm like, yeah.
Like I can
Like yeah.
I sort through ideas. You know?
Yeah. Cat, no. My cat jumped onto my lap. It's attention time. She wants attention. I'm surprised she's not attacking the mouse, not the mouse, the mic yet. She normally does that. But no, like
Takathy Jinx says, I can see a photorealistic apple, but only at 25% opacity.
that's very specific.
What about if you close your eyes?
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, we're all in your head as well. Thank you, Tommy. Very cool. Smile. True.
Smile.
True, you guys true, they are
I love that. I love
the smile.
uh
Well, like if you can't tell from my voice, it's
Like
very hard for me to
the-
emote besides like hate.
the light smile, that one.
I personally have come to like this one the most.
Oh yeah.
I call that the Tatter smile.
There's also one that I
I see
do,
Tatters post that a lot.
which is also this one, which has a very specific meaning, which I will not elaborate on stream. But you all notice that it is definitely different from Cypher's.
Why is his nose so
some-
pointy?
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
I'm starting to notice.
You're noticing
I'm
things.
starting to notice. I shouldn't be noticing. Dude, I was I think I was talking with a friend at one point, and like I think we were having a conversation about something, and I was like, yeah, like I think it was like back in high school before everything, but I was like, yeah, like do you have like voices in your head too? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, oh, you don't have like things in your head to talk to? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, the fuck? I thought everyone had like things in their head that talk to them, and I was like, oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah, I think you know what I really think though. I think knife companies should not stop making knives that talk to you. I think they should stop production of those.
They should stop making.
I also
They should make knives that don't tell you. To
I
kill
also
people.
think police officers shouldn't have guns that speak to you.
Take me.
Okay, no, I haven't told you the story, but I was going to SF to go hang out with some capipis that were here because they were going to the movie theater, and I was taking the train over there, and this female officer got off of the train and was like standing in front of me, and her gun was like right in front of me, and I was staring at it, and I was like, "It's speaking." I had to do the QTE to not grab it, dog. The resist. I was just sitting there, just like, it's right there. I'm tall. It's right there.
Eyes.
It's right there.
Oh, my allergies have been getting me the last couple of days.
Roll for
My
mental
eyes.
resistance. You're real. I was just sitting there, just like spamming that button to not fail the QTE. I was like, did you ever play Black Ops?
No, I never did.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it.
I actually really haven't played a lot of FPSs. And it's not because, like, I don't want to, it's because, like, I really haven't had a whole lot of access.
Yeah.
Because it's like, so for consoles, like, when I was younger, I had a GameCube.
Right.
And it's like, what do you have for FPSs on a GameCube?
Yeah. So this is
Well, I mostly played Zelda.
here.
Right?
I'll send you this.
And then when I got a computer,
Yeah.
I got, a computer without a graphics card.
Right.
And it's like, oh, the FPSs, they have graphics. You need graphics if you want to play the games with graphics.
Yeah.
Right?
So that was me. That video I just sent you, that was me.
Wait, let me see. Did Mason kill TFK in Black Ops? Let me pull this up.
Our very way of life is at risk. Dragovich.
You're not supposed to spam like square to resist like shooting the president.
I'm told that you are.
But it happened, and I was like, And then I got on the train and then immediately went to the theaters.
Oh my god.
That was my experience. Not into COD, but I don't know. I like COD because it's fun. It's a brain off game that I can play.
Well, like even now, it's like a lot of FPSs
Yeah.
require energy.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's like because people are gonna wall hack.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, a wall hack and auto aim.
Yeah, like they're gonna have cheats.
Yeah, they're always
and
going to.
it
Bad players will always do.
completely ruins the game if it doesn't have any cheat, right?
Yeah. I'll say this though. The one thing
But
I'll
then,
say is being
any
schizophrenic is great.
Any cheat
It's
kernel
becoming
level
more
energy.
and more invasive as time goes on.
Yeah, it needs to run at the
Kernel level now, but
which-
even then, like people are getting past it. Like with the, best example is the Chinese spyware for Vanguard, Riot Vanguard.
Yeah.
There are
Like,
people
they
who
have
still got
they have
past
the
it.
cards. They have the cards that go in the whatever slot.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
it's like
I
a
know
kernel
it.
level anti-cheat. It's like the first one on the market, and people are still cheating in that game.
Yeah. But at the same time,
That is a game, Hero.
you can't play it on Linux because you can play Windows games on Linux using Proton, which is
Yeah.
basically like bundled up fancy wine, with some like settings that are made for the games.
Mhm.
Like most Steam games run in Proton on Linux completely fine.
Yeah.
Completely fine. Like DCS, I had to change a whole lot of settings, but like a lot of games, it runs completely fine. Especially like single player games, right?
Yeah.
Until they add the energy. And then it's like, oh hey, we need access to the kernel, and then Proton is like, no, you can't do that, and then the energy is like, oh, you're not letting us have access to the kernel? Well, you're cheating.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Like, a funny thing for me is I love playing FPSs because like due to the fact that it's like I always say being schizophrenic's a buff when it comes to playing shooters because I know you're there. I always assume you're there, and I'm always right. That premonition of just it's like the voice, he's behind you. It's like
You see
you
it.
turn around, guy's behind you, and you're like, there you go. It's over. I got literal fucking wall hacks. The voice in my head's telling me where you are.
I have the autism buff to know that when you say that, you're like spray and pray, basically.
Oh no,
right?
dude,
Like,
I am not spray and pray. I am fucking pre-firing you because I know where you are. I will run at you.
I imagine.
I'm a runner, dude. I'll gun.
You're pre-firing a lot of people that aren't there, and then when you do hit someone, you're like, I knew it.
No, not even that. It's like, I don't think I've ever pre-fired somebody and they weren't there.
But also, you could probably, like, subconsciously
know it too.
Notice,
I've been
like,
playing for years.
Like, sounds, and, like, you know what people are going to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know the strategies. So, like, you're gonna be going off of the things that you do know. But at the same time, you gotta be missing, so let's be honest.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not hitting everything. I'm not saying it's like 100%. I'll say it's like 80% accurate at best. When I'm on my peak, dude, especially when I used to play Tarkov. When I used to play Tarkov, I would like be sitting there with my just like sitting there watching something. I'll see like a pixel move and I'll shoot it and I'll just watch it drop. I'll just watch someone drop and I'm like, yep.
I never played Tarkov.
Don't.
But it looks really good.
Don't. It's horrible.
Like,
it's a horrible game.
But, like...
Everyone says it's fun, but it's not.
But, like, you can put the different rounds in the same magazine.
No, to be honest with you, it's... Okay, Tarkov has a massive...
Cool.
Tarkov has a massive cheater problem. Like, massive. And they have done fuck all to change it. Like, that's why people are playing the single-player mod.
Here's something I've wondered.
Mm-hmm.
Here's something I've wondered. I know you can do this in real life.
Right.
Can you do this in Tarkov?
What?
Get an AR mag, like a 30-round standard AR mag. Load it up with some 5.56. Put one 300 blackout round, then fill the rest with 5.56.
No.
Can you not do that in Tarkov?
I don't think so, no. It has to be all one ammo.
Absolutely can do that.
Oh, yeah, they're like the same size.
And you know what'll happen? In a real AR, it'll blow up.
Spicy mag.
Because 300 blackout has a 30 caliber bullet. 5.56 has a 22 caliber bullet. 30 is a larger number than 22, and it doesn't fit.
Oh, I just got a
message. It's a shorter case. So it'll fit in the chamber.
But it's not gonna go off.
It'll chamber the round. It'll lock up, and the firing pin will hit the primer. It'll ignite the round, but the bullet won't go down the barrel. So that pressure, it gets clogged up by the bullet.
Yeah, Jover.
And, it's Jover. You know what? I should have been drawing.
My friend just messaged
diagram.
me. Just got off work.
Yeah.
Just got off work.
So
no jizz.
The chamber.
What does that mean?
You got the chamber that's like that. You've got the cartridge that's like this. Kind of. And the bullet that's like that, except it's not really like that. It's more like to like exaggerate it. It's like that, right?
Right.
And this is wider than this. Except I didn't really exaggerate very well. Like, say you've got it like that.
Nicole, would you like to learn how to play Mahjong?
I kind of would.
All right. We'll teach you how to play Mahjong. I'll get Tommy to help teach you about Mahjong as well.
You get the point.
The
right?
Jade Emperor himself. I get the point, yeah.
So yeah, you can chamber a 300 blackout round in a standard 5.56 AR.
Yeah.
Or you know, if you're a cool guy, you got 223 wild, right?
What the fuck is that? I've never heard of this one.
223 wild is a chamber. Okay, so the idea is
Hybrid rifle chamber.
it has to do with like the tolerances, because there's slight differences between 5.56 and 2G3, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're very, very similar, but not exactly.
Right.
And the idea with 223 wild is that it tightens up the chamber on 5.56. So it'll still chamber 5.56 or 2G3,
Right.
but it's more accurate with 2G3 than 5.56.
Mm.
Whereas if you have a 223 chamber, you're not supposed to put 5.56 rounds in it.
Mm.
But if you have a 5.56, you can put 223 rounds in it. But a 5.56 chamber isn't as accurate with 223 rounds, right?
Mm.
So a 223 wild chamber is made to be more accurate with both of them, basically. Is kind of how it works.
Huh.
So, if you're looking for an AR, and you're wondering what to get it chambered in, and you're like, I want to get it in, like, one of these, get it in 2G3 Wild.
Hmm.
That is what you do. That is what you do. It's spelled like 2, 2, 3, wild. I forget if that was an E or not. I think it's an E. But it is spelled with a Y. Because it's named after the guy that came up with it. It's not like wild, like the...
Yeah. I just looked it up. Interesting shit. I still need to go, like, get my, my rifle. I plan to get one soon. Because I need to turn 24 before I can get it.
Pressures are also way higher in NATO 5.56 than 223. Yeah, I think that's also true. I think the thing is that it's measured differently in 5.56 than 223. I don't know exactly how much higher it is in 5.56. But I know that 223 Wild is spec'd to handle the pressures of 5.56.
Sounds neat.
I think I remember there was an investigation by Lucky Gunner where he tried shooting a bunch of NATO 5.56 in 223 chambers, and it worked anyways because it was still within the margins. But like it's not recommended by like the manufacturers or anything.
Huh. Why do you need to turn 24? I think I've explained this before, but I went to the funny place.
Oh, right. Here's a question. Oh, right, you're in California. Fuck.
Yeah. So I went to the funny place, and in the funny place, I had to sign something in order to even be allowed to stay there. That was like, 24. So I got some of my rights revoked. I had to like write away some of my rights in order to get help, or they would have basically sent my ass back.
I'm not sure on it.
That's literally what the hospital told me.
I need to know, chat. If you're sent to the funny place, is it that you're legally not allowed to own it, or legally not allowed to buy it?
I'm not allowed to buy/own due to funny California laws until I'm 24. So there's like a time, because by that point I'm okay. That's the thought process, that given the time away from it, I should be fine.
Because there are some very funny, interesting loopholes.
Oh yeah, probably. But you gotta remember California.
Quote-unquote loopholes, like kind of the way the law is meant to work, but like quote-unquote loopholes. So, fun fact, in my state, Minnesota, you have to get, or you're required to get a permit to purchase a firearm if you want to get an AR. Which, like, they actually call it military grade assault rifle.
That's so fucking
It's
autistic.
fucking stupid. They called it that shit in the statewide.
Military.
So
I love when people say military grade because I'm just like, you mean dog shit?
I know. You
mean like cheap
Well,
mass
mine isn't
production?
actually dog shit.
Yeah.
Mine isn't actually dog shit. Mine is like match grade, like sub 1 MOA. Like my AR.
Mm-hmm.
I would take mine over like the military issued dog shit.
I think everyone would take it.
Like,
I
any
think
day.
anyone would take that over
I
military.
would rather have mine than have full auto.
Yeah.
And like, if it was a choice between mine and a full auto one that was blowed out, and like I'm going into a fight, like I'd rather have mine. Because mine is gonna shoot where I pointed.
Yes, sir. I want to buy a revolver though. That's like the one thing I want.
But anyways, back to the thing I was saying. In my state, you're required to get a permit to purchase from the sheriff if you want to buy one. If you want to buy one. But here's the thing, right? Like, you've got, so I'm gonna do a shitty drawing here. You've got the barrel, you've got the upper receiver, you've got the
Build
rear
one, smile.
receiver, you've got like the buffer tube, you got the stock that's
I'm going
on
to build the
buffer
next
tube, you got
AK-47, the next gun that just works.
The fire control, right? The thing you need, the thing that's legally considered the firearm
Is the lower.
the lower receiver, right?
Well, if I just make an upper receiver, the gun is now inverted.
If you can buy all of these other things, except for this part
That has to be registered, yeah, and stamped.
that has to be registered and serialized if you want to buy it, right? You can buy all of these other parts. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to pressure, when it comes to, like, containing the explosion, it's the barrel and, like, the bolt inside and, like, the locking lugs, right? Oh, none of these are the receiver.
All that one part. That little funny part.
So this little funny part, you could make that shit out of plastic.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is you got these little guys that have motors here, and they got this thing, and they got a motor that goes across here, and they spit out the plastic parts, and they're pretty cool.
Pretty neat. I need to get one.
So if you do that, if you make this little bit out of plastic, then you're not buying the gun.
Yeah.
Which means you don't need a permit to purchase from the sheriff.
The more you know, and knowing is half the battle. Someone played the G.I. Joe line.
It's pretty cool. G.I. Joe!
Oh man, that's an old reference that not even I should be able to know. Oh man. I get eepy.
I'm kind of feeling it a little bit too. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
here,
it's like 11:57 right now. I spent like the whole day at my grandparents' house. Yeah.
the other half
Is violence.
is violence.
Dude, we were supposed to celebrate my grandma's birthday tomorrow on her actual birthday, but my family's like, no, we'll celebrate it on Halloween. I'm like, motherfuckers, I had something to do today. I was like, fuck.
We got streams to do.
No, like my family doesn't know this, so they're like, I'm like, oh, I have to leave. And like, what do you have to do? I'm like, oh, I have a meeting.
You know, when I scheduled it for I was like, oh yeah, maybe Thursday.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Thursday was Halloween. I didn't even think of it. Like, if I would have noticed,
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh yeah, maybe Friday, Saturday. Like,
yeah, Friday for
one of
me.
the
Friday
other
for me
days,
is my
but-
grandma's birthday because we were originally supposed to have her birthday on Friday and celebrate it then on her birthday, but they were like, "Nah, just do it on Thursday." And I'm like, "Motherfuckers, fucked up my whole plan."
Bruh, like do the birthday on the birthday.
Yeah.
Like that's the point of the birthday.
Well, it's like everyone lives like one of my family members lives like 4 or 5. My uncle lives like 4 or 5 hours away.
Yes,
Without traffic.
Use the celebrity.
Yeah, without traffic, he's like 4 hours away. But with traffic, it's like 7.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I have some family that's like around that distance away.
Yeah, it's like, and he's like, yeah, it's a fucking
Like
trek.
I know what that drive is.
Yeah, so he's like, we're gonna be down here anyway, so might as well just celebrate it when everyone's here.
I remember one time there was a family meetup, and I drove down there, and then got there, and then they said something kind of rude to me.
And so you
I was
drove
like,
back?
you know what, fuck it, and I immediately drove back, and it was like an 11-hour trip.
Jesus.
All in one go.
That's funny though. It's like, yeah, fuck you guys. He pissed me off. I'm going home.
Yeah. And like I didn't even say bye. I just left.
The
and they
Irish
were like,
goodbye.
They were like, where did Nicola go? And like, they texted me. I was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, no, I just left.
Yeah. The Irish goodbye. Alright, man. This was fun.
Alright.
What the?
Yeah,
What
should we read
the?
names?
No, I hate chat. I hate chat.
I'm going to read my names.
He loves his chat. I hate my chat.
I love my. Okay, I shouldn't say loved because that's
I-
very social.
I tolerate my chat. Gotta be like, I tolerate my chat. Everybody, yeah. Hero, Tommy.
I appreciate people for coming to see the things that we're doing.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
This is a fun stream.
This was fun.
This is fun.
Maybe chat
Alright.
will work on. Maybe an EP will be dropped at some point. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll have to like pass some shit back and forth.
Yeah. Thanks for
I'll
watching.
have to send you some guitar samples.
Oh, dude, hold on. I have a guitar sample that I think you might like. Hold on. Let me send this to you just so I don't forget it. Where's it at? It's so deep within my fucking folders because I'm retarded and I keep my folders in like odd places. It's like my buddy was got a new guitar pedal and he was like fucking around with it.
Oh, I got a notification.
Here's like a lead that it had, like a pretty decent builder.
I'll chase it, yeah. Let me listen to this. Is it okay if I play this on stream?
I've played this on stream before, so I was using this for a track. Like a little funny ambient. Let me.
That sounds really familiar to me.
There's
I think I could play something like that.
I forget how
I think that's like basically like a shitload of reverb.
Here's the if you want the whole thing, it's like this whole thing is like. I think I edited this one because he gave me like a fucking like a massive file, and I edited this part down to like connect everything.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, this is my buddy that he did this for me. But yeah. If you want to use it, go ahead.
Ooh.
I still don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, I'm gonna read this again. But my buddy was like, just got off work, no jizz. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And he replies,
What's happening?
and I message him back. I message him like, what the fuck does this mean? He just goes, no cum, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
The fuck? Oh, I know why. Because it's after midnight.
Oh.
It's November 1st.
Oh yeah.
It's November now.
It's no nut
so,
November.
Like, you gotta do the thing, right?
Yeah, no cum November, yeah. He got head at work.
You guys are definitely gonna do that, right?
No. The fuck? Goon gang.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. Like,
I'm say so.
Say so.
I'm
Wholesome-
say so.
wholesome
I'm
say
a
so.
say so. Wholesome say so. Idol.
yeah, idol.
Streamer.
Otsukola. That's when you end the stream. Otsukola.
Oh, it's like, I gotta read the names though.
Read the
I gotta
names.
read the names though. Alright. Kenneth Parks, thank you. USS Liberty Incident, thank you. Very based. Katie Nova, thank you. Dr. Lalame, yo, the homie.
I fucking hate Dr.
Oh, yeah.
Lalame. I hate him.
No, Kenneth, you. He's based.
I'm his number one auntie, bro. Come on.
Tommy, thank you. USS Liberty Incident, thank you. Hero of Logic. Oh wait, I always read to you.
Yeah, fuck Hero of Logic.
Hero of Logic, thank you. Cypher, you were in my.
I was in your chat, yeah.
Well, you were on the stream.
Sanity Jinx, that's a homie right there. He's my favorite Danish. He's my favorite
Sanity
Danish
DJ.
guy. No, wait, no, he's Finn. No, sorry. He's my favorite Finn. He's my favorite Finnish person.
I think he's Tankathy Jinx though now, right?
Tankathy Jinx, my favorite Finn. I know. All you Europeans are the same. Ice dwellers.
Yo. I think that's everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I didn't miss anyone.
I think he should be fine.
I'm kind of getting tired too.
Same. Eepy.
Eepy.
I probably have to stay awake longer because the homie.
All right, should we end it here?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a good one. Otsukola.
Otsu voice. Otsu voices, that's mine.
Otsu voices.
That's their fan name.
All right. I'm gonna switch to the
Yeah.
outro.